So let's pick up where we left off yesterday. And I was kind of talking there at the end about Samson and Delilah. So I've mentioned in a previous video not that long ago, number 6, which speaks about a Nazirite vow. Well, we know that Samson took a vow, and that meant that he couldn't get any haircuts. But because he loved her, he maybe didn't see her as she was. So in Judges chapter um, chapter 16, verse 17, here is what it says. That he told her with all his heart and said to her, no razor has ever come upon my head, for I have been a Nazarite to God from my mother's womb. If I am shaven, then my strength will leave me and I will become weak like any other man. So Samson, who loves this woman Delilah, maybe didn't think about her as she was. She was, I think we could say, maybe manipulating him. And so he's got this beautiful woman and he loves her. So he tells her this secret. And of course, we know what happened to Samson. But the point of the story is that she sort of, I think it's safe to say, manipulated him. And therefore, because he didn't see her as she was, but she was in his corner, she was advising him, etc. So you could have somebody who's a novice believer, maybe getting bad advice. So who are you listening to? Who is advising you? And so then you say these horrific and awful things, and so then people say, well, you're the Antichrist or you're not a believer. What I'm going to do in an upcoming video is give you the biblical verses that sort of allude to where the Antichrist is from, because we can see scripturally that this is going to most likely be a Middle East person. It sort of looks that way in the scriptures. And so, love him or hate him, the Antichrist certainly looks like it's from the Middle East. Now, we know there are a bunch of Antichrists, but the Antichrist looks like he's from the Middle East. 1 John 2, verse 18 says this: little children, it is the last hour, and as you have heard that the Antichrist is coming, even now many Antichrists have come, by which we know that is the last hour. So when people are saying he's the Antichrist or whatever, I mean, keep in mind that there's a beast, there's a false prophet, but the Antichrist, the one, appears to look like this person is from the Middle East. And so we're going to talk about that. I'll put all those passages together soon in an upcoming video. The whole purpose of kind of doing this for yesterday and today was that because there's something new that I'm going to be doing, and I wanted to start with Mystery Babylon. So the timing is just so perfect because I know that people want to say that the Mystery Babylon is the United States. I understand that. So back in January of 24, I had multiple videos on Mystery Babylon. This is the best work I've ever given you, the best work I've ever done on Mystery Babylon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this new sort of thing where I'm going to give you the best of. It'll be the best of whatever topic. And so I'm going to start with Mystery Babylon. And I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. What I'm going to do is link the videos where I've given you the best information in a video. And so that's what I'm going to do, and that will be coming up. And I wanted to start with Mystery Babylon, and just the timing of this is just so perfect that I'm like, I need to do this now. So that's what we're going to be doing, and we're going to talk about that when the first one airs. But having said all of that, I needed to kind of give you this background information. And I will put together, as I said, in an upcoming video, those passages that kind of speak about the Antichrist, because we certainly want to know, right? Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.